I've been delighted to host tonight's event about inclusivity and diversity in the workplace and the importance of creating a workplace where everybody feels valued, everybody feels comfortable, where people can be themselves, can feel authentic, can feel relaxed and be more productive and happy as employees.
So the next phase for us is really looking at inclusion, leading diversity. And this involves upskilling and line managers so they can have some great conversations. We have done some unconscious bias training in the past. We're trying to swivel that round a bit and make it inclusive decision making. So any decisions line managers have to make regarding hiring, recruiting, having some great conversations, we're bringing that inclusive decision making in.
So yeah, Leeds Pride's grown over the years. It's pretty much gone from 300 to 55,000 people last year. So it just shows that more and more companies are getting involved in it, and more companies have more inclusive workplaces and encourage people to be themselves, and they're all wanting to be part of Pride. So it just shows that if they're supporting Pride, they will be ready to support their workforce as well, which is a really positive thing.
Last year was our first Pride in Leeds, and I've noticed from last year compared to this year we've had a massive increase in the uptake. We've got about 60 people going this year, which is fantastic. It's one of our big family inclusive events that we attend every year, so people bring their dogs, their children, their husbands, their wives. It's fantastic, and I've just seen a massive growth in it in the last couple of months. Seen those people talking about a real buzz, people wearing their rainbow laces, asking when the flags are going up, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I've seen such a huge growth in the last year, so I can only imagine next year's being even bigger.
Last year was the first time we took part in the Pride Parade, which was really exciting. We got about 25 people, which actually was brilliant because we've done London Pride often, and the same year we got 25 people in London, so I felt the fact that we got 25 in Leeds was absolutely brilliant. And then we were part of the walking parade, and we were in a brilliant position because we were right in front of the Leeds fetish men in their brilliant outfits and behind the Emmerdale bus, and everyone was cheering, and so that just made it so brilliant for us because it felt like all the cheers were for us, but really it was for Emmerdale, but it felt really brilliant to be part of the whole thing. LGBT inclusion is really important for the firm, so brilliant to be involved.
So our approach to inclusivity is all about education and making people feel comfortable being whoever they are, whether that be from the LGBT plus community, whether that be race, religion, any of the above. We want to make sure that we are having open dialogue and open discussions, asking the right questions so people know how to engage people appropriately, and how to really try and tackle some of those issues or some of the unknowns to make sure that it's not a big thing, that everybody can be whoever they want to be and absolutely at their best at work.
Nights like this are really important because we can share best practice, we can network with our colleagues and our friends, and we can share our experiences of hope and aspiration, as well as some of the difficulties that we find as being folk from the LGBT plus community. Sometimes it's amazing and fabulous to be, as I am, a woman with a trans past, but sometimes it's also a great struggle, and each person has their own journey in life to find themselves and be authentic, and the more that we can help each other be authentic, the more our world will be better.